through 4 frames.
Well, with Dede's game, you can see that the ball's starting to hook a little bit more. So for her, the lanes probably are breaking down because she has a more powerful game than Cara. I think that'll benefit Dede because Dede can throw it harder. Cara, one of her weaknesses, she doesn't like to have to throw it hard. She doesn't have the ball speed.
There we go. Much better.
Oh my God.
You're right. It was much better, Dede.
We're going to leave that today.
Same bad break on the same lane. 39 hasn't been good to really anybody.
No, it hasn't.
Look at this. Picture perfect. Look at that rotation. She's staying behind the ball. So it's one move.
There we go. Much better. How many times?
How many times am I going to leave that? Pretty ironic, the same lane, you know, with the 7-10s plaguing them, and then 9 pins. She covers it up, applauding herself for that spare, and will sit down with Cara Honeychurch in the lead by 1 pin. Cara's average on this pair, 219.5. She only hit it 2 times this week.
Second highest on this pair. Tish being 225.
And almost a 7-10 on lane 40. Now that was really light though. Came in very late.
Yes, as I said before, Cara you can see how her ball, look at how late it took for that ball to break to the right to get into the pocket. She really should be happy she only has the 7-pin. 42 feet of oil is long. She loves the longer patterns, as I said in the Open, because she doesn't have the ball speed and it allows her to be soft and slow. But you can only be so soft before your ball won't generate enough power to carry the corner pins.
And there is a miss by Cara Honeychurch.
That is totally not Cara.
No.
She does not miss spares.
She
just let it go.
Watch her body. She knew it.
She didn't square up at the release.
Well, she almost hooked away from the first one she left on lane 39. Might have been consciously trying to get it farther across the lane.
Well, and if you bowl with a little caution, you get tight.
Right now.
You won't see that very often.
Come on.
Excellent comeback shot.
Strike for Cara Honeychurch in the 6th.
Dede would like to say hi to the entire Davidson family and all her friends back home. Special hello to her mother, Lori, who's a big fan of everybody out here.
Max score for Dede Davidson, 237. If she strikes out,
Good
Cara
shot.
Honeychurch can shoot 226.
Oh my God,
For
Jan.
Christ's sakes.
If she does, and
What
Dede
do we
won't
gotta
strike
do?
out now,
That's
hard
a
to
girl to
believe.
do.
That's a crime right there, to throw it that good and be that consistent. For having the lowest TV pair average at 185, Dede's been extremely impressive and had no breaks. Stone 8 on lane 40. You just can't throw it any better than that.
No, you can't. The fortunate thing for Dede, though, is that Cara hasn't capitalized on Dede's bad breaks here. Cara missing that 7-pin and with a split of her own early on in the match. So Dede is still actually in control here in this match.
But in a way, she should be running away with it at this point. The strength of Dede's ball dead in the pocket. Couldn't get in the 1-2 any stronger than that. Look at those pins, Jan. Nothing even coming close to that 8-pin. Thank God for replays.
I do.
So Dede now up by 10 pins.
Oh, that is, huh?
Cara, though, working on a strike. Dede's average down a little bit, 2 pins lower for the 2003 season so far off of last year.
Uh-oh.
Help! She deserves it, though. She deserves a break back. It's funny, too, because Cara and Dede both have the same match play record, 14-10, which is decent.
That's probably pretty average for making a TV show, 14-10.
Yes.
Her last title was, in fact, this event, just a little over a year ago.
But she's been close quite a few times this year. 6th twice.
Oh, and she needed that 7-pin. to stay on pace with Dede Davidson. She could have tied the match, but now still will trail by 10 if she picks up the 7-pin.
Cara needs to go to a ball with maybe a little more surface or a stronger ball and not so much surface. Just to have it roll a little bit more. You can see on that one replay how late it's breaking into the pocket. That's why she's leaving the corner pins. She needs her break point closer, not further down the range. She wasn't going to miss too.
No.
I guarantee you that.
And she applauds herself. Dede looking down, I think, not wanting to watch. Not wanting to get frustrated by a break an opponent might receive. Cara down by 10 pins. And, you know, we haven't seen her yet this year. Her first show, which is a bit unusual, even though she's pretty much a rookie still in her 4th year on tour, but she hasn't been unhappy. She said she's been close. She's been in the top 10 all the weeks but the U.S. Open, and she hasn't been displeased with her bowling so far.
Her low game 173. That's a high low game for some of the ones we've seen.
Come on.
Okay, she just sets one up in the 8th frame to stay within 10 pins of Dede Davidson. Dede can up that lead to 20 if she strikes here in the 8th. Dede's been nursing the back injuries from last year that put her out of competition for about 11 events last year. But she said it's sore, but she's stretching, icing, doing well with it right now.
There we go. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
You know,
that's not
The ball
right.
is hitting way too hard.
yes, it is. And Kathy, do you sometimes
Hi.
have to adjust for that?
I mean, look at that shot.
Maybe I ought
That's
to
a
re-rack it next
priceless
time.
shot. It's as good as the one she threw before. How do you move off a pocket shot? Stone 9 is a pocket shot for a left-hander. It's very difficult to want to move off that. Beautifully right on the head pin. Once again, nothing near it to take it in the pit.
You know, ball drives hard, and the 5-pin goes straight back instead of helping to take out the 8.
The only suggestion I could make is that she tries to angle it a little bit more through the front and to come up light. Because the best strikes we've seen today, Jan, have been light in the pocket, blowing the pins around. Maybe that's what she needs to do. But when you're that consistent, throwing it that good, why do you want to take the chance of now missing the pocket?
Exactly.
So it's a tough decision to make when you're bowling for the gusto here.
And remember, she still is up by 10 pins right now. Her last title, the 2001 Las Cruces, New Mexico Open. It's been a little while.
That was a double thumbs up there at the foul line. Another I mean,
it's a
Dede
strike.
has been extremely impressive today. I mean, Jan, she's just throwing the ball awesome. And she has to hope and pray that she's not going to leave anything. Yes.
The old